I'm going to bring in Ken Cuccinelli now as the Deputy Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security. Secretary Cuccinelli, thank you for joining us tonight. Is the situation under control?
It is. Obviously, this was dangerous earlier, and just because the curfews hit doesn't mean we aren't diligent. We're guarding a lot of facilities in Washington, D.C., a lot of federal facilities there. Obviously, the focus today was on the Capitol. That's been secured some hours ago. We had several hundred officers supporting the Capitol Police there. There's no further request for additional DHS officers, so that situation is under control.
And sir, you know, we've been speculating all day, wondering all day how it was possible that a group like this could actually breach the security at the Capitol. Do you have an answer?
I don't have an immediate answer. This is all going to get analyzed. I will say that Capitol Police is sort of a force unto themselves. They report to Congress, of course. They're not part of the executive branch. So they do have a history of interacting with the Metro Police in D.C., the Secret Service, the Department of Interior. Department of Interior is a much more significant legal force in Washington because of all the park space, national park space. And we work with them all the time. But it really is going to have to be looked at. I've seen some video taken by people who were present, of what amounted to destroying one of the doors on an entrance to the Capitol that had no Capitol Police at it, which is quite surprising under the circumstances. It's, you know, all of us in law enforcement in the Washington Capitol area have been planning for this for a couple of days, not knowing where it would flow, but you know, each agency has its own authority, and that question you just asked, George, is a very important one. And obviously, we've confronted similar crowd problems around the country for the last 6 months or so, and you always worry when that outer shell is breached, because all sorts of new bad opportunities arise, and we saw some of them develop today, and it was not a good day for America. And, you know, the urging, including by me, for people to be peaceful and, you know, have their voices heard without getting violent was unheeded by some.
We just heard John Carl report that President Trump rebuffed requests to have the National Guard called in earlier today. Number one, to your knowledge, is that true? If so, why?
I have no information to indicate that was true. There was National Guard available throughout the day. That number was dramatically increased late in the day. So I'm not aware of any rebuffing of such a request. But you know, there are a lot of agencies involved here, a lot of jurisdiction. And obviously my focus was on the Department of Homeland Security assets like the Secret Service and the Federal Protective Service, and their interaction with the Capitol Police and MPD, but also with the D.C. National Guard, who was present throughout the day.
Ken Cuccinelli, thanks very much.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.